off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Off play action. Fires left. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 40. Off he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them. They'll throw screens. They'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
On the move and looking deep. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Offense getting set for first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Pressure coming. Trying to get to it. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know him well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone. David, quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
TCU, 7, Texas, 0.
Here comes the Texas offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and fires complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Manning. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way, find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and the QB couldn't get it done.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 40. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. This time he's got his man. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you hit the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to...
He's going up top. Intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
They're bringing heat, looking to scramble. And the quarterback is snowed under. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. A third and long coming up here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Lagway. Coming after him. And it's incomplete on third down. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's James. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great, they got a completion. Prefer that over incompletions or interceptions. The glass half empty. I mean, they made that third down a bit more manageable, but not by much.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, TCU! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Back to throw, it's Manning. And they got him for the sack. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes a catch. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't. Touchdown, Texas! TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants to throw it, feeling some heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Manning. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Take over first and 10.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, TCU.
And an empty backfield here on second and short. Quarterback checking off. He's looking for a man on second down. He wants to go deep. Makes a diving catch along the left sideline. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And let's be honest, the story of that first half has been the play of that dude under center. Talk about having complete control of that offense. Cool, calm, and collected in that pocket. He's delivered one throw after another with precision and zip. He's checked down, he's hit on the deep ball. All in all, a very impressive first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. He's looking to throw it. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the move, it's Gibson. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he... The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on second down. Reads it, fires complete. Runs through a tackle. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes his connection. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. He makes the grab. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They'll run the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll be brought down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Young. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air. It's Lagway. He caught it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And how about this offense?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
After the misfire now on second down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick release by the QB. At the 35, he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it. First down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Wide out in motion. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Takes a hit as he fires. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Quickly complete. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were. And for
a shot toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Caught in the backfield, it's James. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for a huge play. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Trying to punch it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Longhorns in the hurry up. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Touchdown, Texans! And here they come almost all the way back.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming. This guy, the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. Last catch. This now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Wants to go up top. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now 6. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Quarterback checking the play. On second down, just keeps firing. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. On the option. He'll toss it. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He's taking the deep shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, TCU! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And you got man-to-man coverage, and you're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there, but does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. And the offense just going to spike it here. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Pulls it in. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. him downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's got an open man. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll throw it on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. There's a long and storied history of